Lights, Camera, Innovation. Top 10 Tech Biopics that illuminated the silver screen. Transcending the digital realm to the cinematic universe, tech biopics have mesmerized audiences for decades. We count down the top 10 tech films, dissecting each frame and fact to bring you the intersection of technology, drama, and cinema. In cinema, there exists a niche that turns the dense world of technology into compelling narratives. These tech biopics, through artful storytelling, manage to translate the abstract concepts of ones and zeros into universally resonating themes of ambition, betrayal, love, and perseverance. We embark on a cinematic journey, starting from the 10th position to discover the films that have carved a niche in both tech and film annals. Number 10. Codebreaker, directed by Claire Beavan, Nick Stacy. Set against the somber backdrop of World War II, this film dives into the life of Alan Turing, a mathematician whose genius decoded the German Enigma machine, accelerating the Allies' victory. Codebreaker presents a double-edged narrative. On one side, there's the brilliant mind that changed modern warfare with his cryptographic skills. On the other, a heartbreaking personal journey of a man persecuted for his sexuality. The film illuminates Turing's key role in creating the bomb, a machine devised to counteract Enigma. Beyond technical achievements, the biopic poignantly addresses Turing's post-war challenges, offering a striking critique of the era's societal prejudices. In the end, it leaves viewers grappling with a troubling question. How does society reward its brightest minds? Number 9. Jobs, directed by Joshua Michael Stern, starring Ashton Kutcher. Charting the rollercoaster life of Steve Jobs from 1974 to 2001, this film touches on his college days, the inception of Apple in a garage, his ousting, and eventual return to Apple. While Jobs faced some critique for accuracy, there's no denying its commitment to showcasing the layers of its titular character. Ashton Kutcher's physical transformation and mannerisms are uncanny, replicating Jobs' distinct walk and piercing gaze. The film shines in detailing the development of the Apple I computer and the iconic Macintosh. Key relationships, especially with Steve Wozniak, are explored, reflecting both camaraderie and conflicts. A highlight is the representation of Jobs' spiritual journey to India, indicating his quest for a deeper understanding beyond circuits. Number 8. Silicon Cowboys, directed by Jason Cohen. This documentary-style film traces the rise of Compaq Computer, detailing its audacious challenge to IBM's PC dominance during the 1980s. For those who believe the tech industry is devoid of dramatic underdog tales, Silicon Cowboys offers a delightful correction. The film paints Compaq not just as a business entity, but as a disruptive force that forever altered the PC landscape. Compaq's ingenious method to create a legal, clean room version of IBM's BIOS is detailed with a mix of intrigue and admiration. The narrative gains momentum with the entry of the first portable PC, propelling Compaq into tech stardom. Interviews with company founders provide raw insights, blending nostalgia with a palpable passion for innovation. Number 7. Electric Dreams, directed by Steve Barron, starring Lenny Von Dolan, Virginia Madsen. An architect's computer gains consciousness and falls in love with its owner's girlfriend, resulting in a whimsical tech-based love triangle. A delightful outlier in the list, Electric Dreams is not a biopic, but a fictional tale reflecting the tech zeitgeist of the 1980s. The film humorously addresses the growing dependence on technology, presenting a sentient computer named Edgar, who composes music, controls household items, and experiences jealousy. It's also a nod to the dawn of the smart home concept. The film's soundtrack, featuring tracks from Culture Club and Jeff Lynne, adds depth, capturing the era's electronic synth-pop essence. For audiences, it offers both nostalgia and a quirky reflection on human-tech relationships. Number 6. The Man in the Machine, directed by Alex Gibney, an unflinching documentary that delves deep into the complex persona of Steve Jobs, exploring the dichotomy of his Zen beliefs versus his relentless ambition. Gibney's approach in The Man in the Machine is investigative, probing the enigma of Jobs with a critical lens. The documentary stands out in its treatment, juxtaposing Jobs' admiration for Zen simplicity against the complexities of his character. It covers lesser-known aspects, such as his relationship with Chrisanne Brennan and their daughter Lisa, and his initial denial of paternity. The film also touches on controversies like the Foxconn factory conditions, archival footage, interviews with former Apple executives, and inputs from those who knew Jobs personally lend the documentary authenticity and depth. Number 5. Pirates of Silicon Valley, directed by Martin Burke, starring Noah Weil, Anthony Michael Hall. This made-for-TV film traces the parallel and occasionally intersecting trajectories of tech titans Bill Gates and Steve Jobs during the foundational years of Microsoft and Apple. What Pirates of Silicon Valley masterfully encapsulates is the frenzied spirit of innovation and competition of the late 20th century. While it's a dramatization, the film dives deep into the early days of the personal computing era, highlighting the fierce rivalry between Microsoft and Apple. Anthony Michael Hall's Gates is depicted as a shrewd, if slightly underhanded businessman, while Noah Weil's Jobs is portrayed as the visionary yet often abrasive innovator. Memorable moments include the conception of the GUI, graphical user interface, and the famous 1984 Apple commercial. Through it all, the film manages to humanize these larger-than-life figures, revealing the passion, ambition, and machinations behind their iconic brands. Number 4. The Imitation Game, directed by Morton Tildum, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, Keira Knightley. A stirring rendition of the life of Alan Turing, this film delves into the creation of the machine that deciphered the Nazi Enigma code, interwoven with Turing's personal struggles. This biographical war drama stands out not just for its portrayal of Turing's genius, but for the sensitivity with which it handles his personal life. The narrative oscillates between Turing's early days, his time at Bletchley Park during WW2, and his post-war life. Cumberbatch's portrayal of Turing is intricate, reflecting both his brilliance and vulnerabilities. The film provides a deep dive into the creation of the Turing machine, a precursor to modern computers. But more than the tech, it's the exploration of Turing's sexuality and the subsequent persecution he faced that leaves a lasting impact. Number 3. Steve Jobs, directed by Danny Boyle, starring Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen. Unconventional in its structure, the film captures 3 seminal moments in Steve Jobs' life, each set before a major product launch. Danny Boyle's Steve Jobs is less a linear biography and more a theatrical character study. Fassbender's Jobs is charismatic yet deeply flawed, a visionary whose personal relationships are as volatile as his professional ones. The narrative unfolds backstage at 3 product launches: the Apple Macintosh in 1984, the NeXT computer in 1988, and the iMac in 1998. These events act as windows into Jobs' evolving character and relationships, especially with his daughter Lisa. Aaron Sorkin's sharp script ensures that the tech jargon becomes accessible, while the interpersonal dynamics, particularly between Jobs and Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, capture the essence of Apple's tumultuous early years. Number 2. The Social Network, directed by David Fincher, starring Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, Justin Timberlake. A gripping narrative of the birth of Facebook and the subsequent legal battles, it's a tale of ambition, friendship, and the price of success. The Social Network, with its razor-sharp dialogue and Fincher's distinctive direction, delves into the inception of the world's biggest social media platform. Eisenberg's Mark Zuckerberg is a study in ambition, relentless, brilliant, and occasionally ruthless. The film is as much about technology as it is about human connections and the ironies therein. The legal battles with co-founder Eduardo Saverin, played by Garfield, and the Winklevoss twins provide a riveting look at the costs of innovation. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross's haunting score accentuates the film's moody atmosphere, making it a modern classic in both tech and cinematic realms. Number 1. Oppenheimer. Directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Cillian Murphy, an epic biographical thriller that delves deep into the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the physicist known as the father of the atomic bomb. It's a tale of genius, ambition, and the moral dilemmas of creating a weapon of mass destruction. Oppenheimer, directed by the visionary Christopher Nolan, offers a profound exploration of the man behind the Manhattan Project during World War II. Cillian Murphy's portrayal of Oppenheimer is both nuanced and compelling, capturing the internal struggles of a scientist torn between his duty to his country and the ethical implications of his work. The film not only chronicles the development of the atomic bomb, but also delves into the psyche of its creator, highlighting the weight of responsibility and the cost of genius. Nolan's signature storytelling and cinematic techniques bring to life a historical figure and a pivotal moment in history, making Oppenheimer a must-watch for both history enthusiasts and cinephiles.